A is equals to pila? E squared over 10. 10, sakto ko. Meter per second squared. So, muna natin A. So, muna itong substitute dere sa R. Natin R nga 100 times pila itong mass 1,500 times B1 na ito nga pila itong velocity na ano tayo velocity itong initially travels at 5 meter per second 5 meter mo niya itong B1 is equals to plus tayo plus integral of integral of t squared over 10 dt from 0 to 5. From 0 to 5 is equals to wala itong R 100 times mass 1,500 times V2. So kani mag-cancel ni siya. Kani. So may mo na ni siyang 5 plus e squared over 10 times 1 ano ba guys 1 rin 1 over 10 times e squared plus 1 over 2 plus 1 0 to 5 isudan sukat is equals to V2 so 5 plus bilang ni t cube over 30 sakto ba sakto din sudah kayo t cube 0 to 5 equals to V2 so 5 plus 5 cube over 30 equals to V2 so 5 plus 5 cube over 30 1417 na 1417 5 cube 1417 equals to V2 so ang atong velocity is equals to 9.17 meter per second squared and ang kanang ang Dakar nga initially drive kanang ang speed sa car when the time is 5 seconds is 9.17 meter per second squared. Ano siya?
Good afternoon, everyone. I am the next reporter. I am Anna Mary Joy Quizon. So, kinematics of rigid bodies. A rigid body has size that is not negligible. Kung mayroon pag negligible means something unimportant nga pwede ra ignore or considered insignificant. So, kung mayroon ta nga ang size sa rigid body kay not negligible, pasabutan na nga it is significant or noticeable. And does not deform. Dili dayon mausab ang iyang forma or sukod or distance between 2 points on body is constant. So types of rigid body plane motion. Rigid body motion involves translation and or rotation. First type is the translation of fixed axis. Third, general plane motion. Translation. No rotation on any line in the body. All points in body have same velocity and acceleration. no relative motion between any two particles. These ideas describe how a rigid body behaves. It means the object stays solid and doesn't twist or change shape, and all its parts move together smoothly. A motion is said to be a translation if any straight line inside the body maintains the same orientation during the motion. In a translation, rectilinear translation man, all of the particles forming the body move along parallel paths. If these paths are straight lines, the motion is called rectilinear translation. If the paths are curved lines, the motion is called curvilinear translation. So to further understand these two na ay karag i-visualize sa next slide. So kani siya a rigid body in rectilinear translation sa inyong nakita. So sa igiingon sa previous na slide na ang rectilinear translation, ang iyang pathway kay kuan yang straight line lang. Oh, straight line. Yeah, figure 15.2 shows a rigid body in curvilinear translation. So sa inyo nakita no nga, oh, ga-curve na siya. Next. Rotation about a fixed axis. In this motion, the particles forming the rigid body move in parallel planes along circles centered on the same fixed axis. So, mo ni siya, no? If this axis called the axis of rotation intersects the rigid body, the particles located on the axis have zero velocity and zero acceleration. So, ang particles nga na-locate ani nga mga axis kay na ay zero yung velocity o zero po diyahang acceleration. Rotation about a fixed axis. Difference between curvilinear translation and rotation. So, di ba sa curvilinear translation, sa previous na slide na mention nga, ang particles move along parallel paths. Mura siya moving along a curved path from one place to another. For example, roller coaster car moving along its track. Kanang iyang gisubay na agianan kay naka curved path man na. Even though the car is continuously moving forward, its path isn't a straight line. It twists and turns along the track following the contours of loops, hills, and bends. Natawag ni siya nga example sa curvilinear translation kay ang roller coaster car nga itong gisakyan is moving from one place to another man along a curved path, but it's still translating or moving rather than rotating around a fixed point. Yes, rotation, about rotation. Ang rotation kay kuan man, the particles move along parallel planes. So it's like spinning around a fixed point without moving from that. For an instance, merry-go-around nga para sa atong gisakyan ni Fritz nga gapugong-pugong siya sa iyang suka. Nga once mo andar na ng mga lingkuranan or mutuyok na ng mga lingkuranan dira ara yun na magtuyok-tuyok sa naka-support niya. Kanang iyang center bitaw murag ng kunuhay silbi fixed axis. Dili na siya maismog, di po na siya modagat. O mao na siya. O nay ko ang diagram mao na siya ang curvilinear translation and rotation. General plane motion. Many other types of plane motion can occur. Example, motions in which all the particles of the body move in a single plane. Any plane motion that is neither a rotation nor a translation is referred to as general plane motion. So when things move in a more complicated way, maybe they slide a little, spin a bit, or do both at once, when motion involves a mix of sliding and spinning but isn't purely one or the other. We call it general plane motion. The distances between the particles are fixed. Relative motion of one particle to another will always be a circular motion. So particles move in a plane like parehas kanang mga amigas nga galakaw-lakaw anang kilid kanang plane flat surface, maintaining fixed distances from each other, and any relative movement between them follows a circular path. So figure 15.5 shows an example of general plane motion. Another example of general plane motion. General plane motion is the summation of a translation and a rotation. So consider the motion of the rigid bar AB. Translation with A. So mauna siya, translation. Rotation about A. So kung i-combine namin mo silang duha, mao na ang general motion. So sa ako pang gingon nga ganina na, general plane motion is when something moves in a two-dimensional space, but it's not just sliding or just spinning. It's a combination of both. So to explain further the derivation of formulas, let's welcome Mr. Christian Divinosa.
Good afternoon, everyone. So the derivation of the formulas of translation, rotation about a fixed axis, and a general plane motion. So from translation, consider rigid body in translation. So direction of any straight line inside the body is constant, and all particles forming the body move in parallel lines. So for any two particles in the body, so Victor sub B R sub B equals Victor R sub A plus Victor R sub B over A. So ato makita mo ni ang so the location of point A and B on the body are with respect to fixed X and Y reference frame using position vectors RA and RB. So translating X prime and Y prime coordinate systems fixed in a body and its origin at A. Thereafter, referred to as the base point. So the position of B with respect to A is denoted by the relative position vector R sub B over A, or R of B with respect to A by vector addition. So mo ni nga mo formula nga makuha sa differentiating with respect to time. So mo ni ang velocity. So the relation between the instantaneous velocity of A and B is obtained by taking the time derivative of this equation, which yields V sub A equals V sub A plus dr derivative of R V sub A with respect to time. Here, V sub A and V sub B denote absolute velocities since these vectors are measured with respect to the X and Y axis. The term dr sub B over A with respect to time is equal to 0 since the magnitude of RB sub A is constant by definition of a rigid body. And because the body is translating the direction of R of B with respect to A is also constant, therefore V sub A, a vector V sub A equals vector V sub A is equals. Differentiating with respect to time again. So mo ni ang acceleration. So taking the time derivative of the velocity equation yields a similar relationship instantaneous accelerations of A and B. So na tayo makuha nga vectors acceleration sub B equals acceleration sub A. So all particles have same acceleration. So the above two equations indicate that all points in a rigid body subjected to either rectilinear or curvilinear oscillation move with the same velocity and acceleration. As a result, the kinematics of particle motion can also be used to specify the kinematics of points located in a translating rigid body. So mo to tanan ang translation. Ato na punta sa rotation about a fixed axis. Point of body or vector R equals position vector. A fixed frame of is centered at 0. So rotation about a fixed axis. So when a body rotates about a fixed axis, any point P, point P located in the body travels along a circular path. To study this motion, it is first necessary to discuss the angular motion of the body about the axis. So angular motion, since a point is without dimension, it cannot have angular motion. Only lines or bodies undergo angular motion. For example, consider the body shown, and the angular motion of a radial line R located with a shaded plate kinilingin na circular line. An angular position at the instant, the angular position of R is defined by the angle theta measured from the fixed reference line to R. So mao ni kini angle theta kini mo ni angular position. Ang angular displacement, the change in the angular position which can be measured as a differential d theta is called the angular displacement. This vector has a magnitude of d theta measured in degrees, radians or revolutions, where 1 revolution equals 2 pi radian. Since motion is about a fixed axis, the direction of d theta is always along this axis. Specifically, the direction is determined by the right hand rule. That is, the fingers of the right hand are curled with the sense of rotation, so that in this case, the thumb or d theta points upward. So mo ni kini na upward mo ni z nga kini nga badlis. In two dimensions as shown by the shown in the figure, both theta and d theta are counterclockwise, and so the thumb points outward from the page. So ang tujok nga is counterclockwise mo ni kini nga rotation. Ang angular velocity, the time rate of change in position the time rate of change in the angular position is called the angular velocity or omega. So ang ano is omega. Since d theta occurs when an instant of time or change in change in time, then ang formula nila is So mo nang omega equals theta all over with respect to time. So vector has a magnitude which is often measured in radian per second. It is expressed here in scalar form since its direction is also along the x-axis of rotation. So rotation. So mo ni nga one. So maglingit ta balik mo. Kaya for introduction. So muna maglingin ana so muna lang muna yung center no. Okay. So muna yung origin. So muna rugas. Muna yung point P. Then muna yung isang angle. So muna yung d theta. So kini muna yung isang theta. So muna sa pictorial sa muna sa isang tawag ni napadali kuwang na pay omega. Muna yung direction sa omega sa pag-rotate sa tunong atay. Omega muna isang arrow, and then ang isang alpha so muna isang sa angular acceleration or denote as alpha measures the time rate of change of the angular velocity. So the magnitude of this vector is muna isang so muna isang alpha equals change in d omega over change in time. So muna pwede po niya ma-express as omega equals second derivative. Uy. Sa so second derivative second derivative of theta all over second derivative of time. So the line of action of alpha is the same as that for omega. So however, its sense of direction depends on whether omega is increasing or decreasing. If omega is decreasing, then alpha is called the angular deceleration and therefore has a sense of direction which is opposite to omega. By eliminating dt from equation 1 and 2, we obtain a differential relation between the angular acceleration and angular displacement, namely so mo ang formula. Alpha d theta equals omega change in omega. So muna ang equation 4 na siya. Muna equation 4. So the similarity between the differential equations for angular motion and those developed for the linear motion of particle velocity equals ds over dt. So acceleration equals dv over dt and ad equals vdv should be apparent. So mo ni itong gisolve nga no ni. So karon ang constant angular acceleration, if the angular acceleration of the body is constant, alpha equals alpha sub c, then equation 1 and 2 and 4 when integrated yield a set of formulas which relate the body's angular velocity, angular position and time. These equations are similar to the equation used for the rectangular motions. So mo ni ang formula nga So here are theta sub 0 and omega sub 0 are the initial values of the body's angular position and angular velocity respectively. So
Mao to tanan sa derivation sa translation and rotation. So ang sud nga mo derive sa general plane motion is si Mr. Desinilla.
So mao to no. Thank you, Mr. Denosa. Sana po sa what is general plane motion? And general plane motion are bodies that are both rotating and translating at the same time. Muna ang meaning sa general planar motion. An example is kana bitang kanang ligid-ligid mo ng kanang ligid. Diba? Mo ano na mo gamit ng tag-translating and rotating as yang itod. Unang isa ka example ng general plane motion. And aning velocity B is equal to VAS. Ito aning i-derive yung yun sa ipagkuha ito nga formula. Aning. Huwag nga nung nakuha aning nga formula. Kari dito. Tay Y X ano itong X is and kanya itong point ano yung 0 and ani B then ani is the A over B and we consider na to na in a moving in the plane with angular velocity or W and angular acceleration and two arbitrary points A and B of the body. We will examine the motion of this body in both the fixed reference O is shown as well as relative to a non-rotating preference attached to point B. Proceeding, we express the absolute position of point A in terms of the absolute position of point B as kanina atong RA, kanina RB. Then position, ang meaning sa R is position vector. And kanina mo niya atong R A over B. RA over B. So makuhatag formula ani nga RA is equals to RB plus RA over B. So and ano may RA is equals to RB plus RA relative to B. Relative to B siya. Ug mo sa analogous expression for absolute velocities follows by taking time derivatives by pwede po na siya may mong where RAB mo to ni siyang velocity mo na itong velocity so may mo lang VA is equals to VB plus V A over B. Nandiyan mo na nakuha itong VA is equals to V over B. And as we can see, yung graph bitaw, ang isang kanang isang angularity mo ni rotating ni siya ni ano itong W, or the angular velocity. And our angular acceleration sa rotating na siya. Okay. So, now as the body moves at point A traces the circular path of radius RAB, RA relative to B, keeping the distance between the two unchanged. The angular velocity is motion is simply the angular velocity. Angular velocity of this motion is simply the angular velocity of the rigid body. Then using this result, makuha nga formula nga E A relative to B is equal over B over time, change of time, or equal po ni sa angular velocity times R to B. So, morning, makuha na ito ng VA. VA is equals to VB plus W times R A relative to B. Morning, kaning nakuha niya ang formula na. Morning nakuha na ito ng angular velocity. Morning, ang WK, morning pasabot yung angular velocity of the slab. Ang kanina mo niya ito ang position vector of B relative to A. B relative. Hindi baliktad. And with axis of fixed orientation. Morning nakuha na ito ng formula. Kani. Now, plane motion is equal to translation of A plus rotation about A. VA, vector A, known fixed of vector B as angular velocity in terms of VA. Motion is equal to translation with A plus simultaneous rotation about A. As we can see, ani sa ang figure 15-16. Ani? Same result ra pod sa translation with B. Pare na pod sa ubos. So, translation with B plus rotation about B is equal to VA, VA. Muna nakuha na itong formula na VA is equal to VB plus V over A over B. Angular velocity or W, same no matter which the reference is at A or B. And the angular velocity of a rigid body in plane motion is independent of its reference point. Dependent siya sa tuang point or several moving parts or the pin connected. One, the points where two parts are connected must have the same absolute velocity. So kinahanglan nga ang is the same with ang velocity sila the same lang. And the gears or teeth in contact must have the same absolute velocity. Connected siya, dapat yun ang mga gears or mga contact niya ang the same kusgon. Parts which slide on each other, relative velocity must be considered. Next is the rigid body kinematics or the relative velocity.
So the principles of absolute and relative velocity. Absolute velocity refers to the velocity of an object relative to a fixed point in space, often an observer at rest. It's the actual velocity of the object in the reference frame of an observer who is not moving with respect to the environment. So basically, ang absolute velocity kay may siyang mag-provide og way nga ma-describe ang motion sa isa ka object without considering sa other objects, sa motion sa other objects. So, ang relative velocity is the velocity of an object in motion relative to another object. So, na-mention diri nga kanang in motion relative to another object. So, mag-consider siya sa motion or how the other objects move. It's the velocity of one object as observed from the reference frame of another moving object. So the derivation of relative velocity formula. Let's consider the two objects. The two objects A and B is moving with velocity VA relative to the ground, and object B is moving with velocity B relative to object A. So if we want to find the velocity of object B relative to the ground, we have to use the vector addition or the resultant formula. The velocity of B relative to the ground is the sum of its velocity relative to A and A's velocity relative to the ground. So, as follows, mao ni ang formula nga gamiton na relative velocity. Kani siya. Where velocity B velocity B relative to A is the relative velocity of point or object B with respect to point or object A. VB is the velocity of point or object B. Velocity A is the velocity of point or object A. Example. Object A is a car moving east at 20 meters per second and of the ball thrown from the car towards the south at 5 meters per second. Find the velocity of the ball relative to the ground. Ang example no kay ang A is a car moving east at 20 meters per second. So not the velocity. So not a velocity A is equals to 20 meters per second. Then an object B is a ball thrown from the car towards the south at 5 meters per second. So, natay given nga velocity B is equals to 5 meters per second. So, using the resultant formula, makakam up ta ni nga velocity B with respect to ground is equals to the square root of VA squared plus the velocity of B squared. So velocity of B with respect to the ground is equals to 20 meters squared plus 5 meters per second squared. So 20 times 20 20 times 20 is equals to 400. Plus 5 times 5 equals to 25. Square root na. So 400 plus 25 is equals to the square root of 425. So the square root of 425 is equals to 20.62. Since velocity ni siya, nani siya direction. So ang direction ani magdepende sa angle between sa A ug B. A and B. So mao ni ang final nga answer. So in conclusion, sa among report, we have first the angular momentum. H sub O is sometimes referred to as the moment of momentum. The formula of angular momentum, which is H sub O is equals to the moment of inertia times the angular velocity. Next, we have the kinematics of rigid body. The different type of plane body motion are the translation, rotation about a fixed axis, and general plane motion. So the first type is the translation. All points of the rigid body move parallel to each other by the same amount in the same direction.
This means that every particle within the body undergoes the same displacement in a given time travel interval.
So, natay duha ka type sa kanang translation, mao ang rectilinear translation o curvilinear translation. So, when we say rectilinear translation, these paths are straight line. The motion sa kanang object is in straight line. While sa curvilinear, ang motion niya is in curved lines. Or like ang path sa motion is in curved line. Rotation. Next is the rotation about a fixed axis. Rotation about a fixed axis involves circular motion of particles around the axis with quantities such as angular displacement, velocity, and acceleration describing the motion. So next is the general plane motion. So, kaning general plane motion, mo ni siya ang combination sa translation o rotation about a fixed axis. Next is, we have the kanang kinematics of rigid body, the relative velocity. So, natay absolute velocity. This refers to the velocity of an object relative to a fixed point in space. So, mao ni siya katong gingon ako nga kani nga velocity mo ni siya ang mo describe sa motion sa isa ka object nga without considering the motion of other objects. So focus ra siya sa isa ka motion ana nga object. So next is the relative velocity. Relative velocity is the velocity of an object in motion relative to another object. So kung ang absolute velocity is kanang focus siya sa kanang sa isa ka object, kaning relative mo-consider siya sa motion sa lain nga object. Or reference frame. So nasa sa amo ang report ang kanang derivation of the formula sa relative velocity, sa translation rotation about a fixed axis, and general plane motion. So, maura to, and I hope namoy nakatunan o namoy nasabtan. Thank you. Kanang akong gihangyo ang tanan. Nag-record pa na. Kanang sa kanang please open the camera sa tanan para attendance. Si Bujok na lagay ni kita. Wait lang. Ay, day. Asa na kamera ni day? Ay, sa ato sa stop. Ay, sa.
1, 2, 3.
Ay, sa. So, maura to, thank you. And I hope na may nasabtan sa mong gamay nga report.
Hello ma'am, we are the group 4 ma'am. Muhang yun sa may kanang gamay sa nga oras kay prepare po sa puan sa mga presentation. Kaliyon.
Ba't makapresent mo karon? Or dili? Mo present mo karon group 4?
Hello. Hello, good evening everyone. We are the group 4 and together with me is Dolohol Mariel Joy, Galeros Jelly, and Idra Joseph Emmanuel. And we're gonna tackle about the 3 topics. The first one is the rigid body kinematics, particularly the instant centers. Second, the rigid body kinematics, relative acceleration, and the third one and last is the mass moment of inertia. So the first reporter, I will give the floor to Miss Galeros Jelly.
So, good evening, everyone. I'm going to report about the instant center. What? Instant center. instantaneous velocity center of a body going planar movement is a point that has zero velocity at a particular instant of time. At this instant, the velocity vectors, the other points in the body, generate a circular field around the center of rotation, which is identical to what is generated by a pure rotation. So there are steps on how to locate instant center. To draw lines in a direction of motion of 2 points on a rigid body. The next is draw perpendiculars to both these lines points. Then the third, the intersection, the perpendiculars. So to understand more about this topic, Miss Mariel Joy will give some examples.
Example, multi-bar linkage. So, muna ang picture. Without instant centers, A is stationary. Velocity of B equals of velocity sub A plus omega of AB times RAB. Velocity of C equals of velocity of B plus omega of BC times RBC. Velocity of C equals velocity of D plus omega of CD times RDC. Three unknowns, velocity of C, omega of BC, omega of CD, three equations. Take cross products and solve. With instant centers, we know the directions of motion of B and C. Velocity of B is equals to 10 m over s from motion of bar AB is equals to omega of BC times 1 meter. Therefore, omega of BC is equals to 10 rad per second. Now, we know that velocity of C equals of omega of BC times meter times square root of 2 is equals to square root of 2 times 10 meter per second. So velocity of C is equals to square root of 2 times 10 is equals of omega of CD square root of 2. Omega of CD is equals to 10 rad per seconds plus good method for multi-bar linkages and ladders against walls. Plane kinetics, dynamics of rigid bodies. Recall that for a system of particles, 1 is linear momentum, d over dt, p is equals to f. Number 2, angular momentum, d over dt, h sub b plus velocity of b times p is equals of t sub b. Where 3 is work energy principle. P sub 1 plus V sub 1 is equals to T sub 2 plus V sub 2. All external forces are potential or do no work or no relative motion in line joining centers of particles. Now, for rigid bodies, linear momentum principle, d over dt, p is equals of f. P is equals to m times v sub c, where m is the total mass and v sub c is velocity of center of mass.
Hello. Oh. So the next topic is about the relative acceleration. So relative velocities of 2 points A and B in plane motion in terms of non-rotating reference axis. So nakita ninyo din sa presentation, the velocity of A is equal to the velocity of the base point B plus the velocity of A with respect to B. So mo na kanang formula gikan sa relative velocity no og nakapaminaw mo ganiha sa presentation sa previous group. And kung atuan ang i-differentiate with respect to time, come up ta og formula nga the acceleration of point A is equal to the acceleration of the base point B plus the acceleration of point A with respect to point B. No, kay nakaibaw naman ta nga the derivative of velocity is equal to the acceleration. Pwede po tayo makaingon nga the second derivative of ds over dt, the distance, kay nakaibaw ta velocity is equal to the distance over time. No? So ato nang i-derive mahimo na velocity, then i-derive velocity may acceleration. So the acceleration of point A is equal to the vector sum of acceleration of point B and the acceleration of A appearing to another observer moving with B. So para mas masabtan na ito sa kaning relative velocity or relative acceleration. So kani nag-involve is ito o ginatawag na ito na frame of reference, no? Nagdepende ni siya og asa ta nag-base mo nang makabantay sa formula na ay makabutang acceleration of point A with respect to B. So for example, kanang nagsakay ka og truck, no, ilan na kasusod. Makabantay mo og mo lately mo sa bintana, no, mo ingon ta nga ang dagat sa indong gisakyan is mga 40 or 60 km per hour. So kusog na sa no, muli lang sa bintana kanang inyong makit-an paspas ang dagan sa mga kahoy, no, kahoy or bato. Pag lisod mo kapas, kung ikaw nasa sulod, no. So pero atang ibutang nga naitaw sa gawas, nakakita sa inyong handagan, makita niya nga kusog jud niyang dagan, no. Dili in compare sa inyo nga nasa sulod mura ra magwala. Yan na ba murag adunay kalahian sa inyong acceleration or velocity Depende sa reference frame or kanang point reference, no? Ato nang masabtan ng job ato nang i-tackle deeper. So, kabutan din ni the observer moving with P perceives A to have a circular motion about P. Relative acceleration term will have both normal and tangential components. So, doon na say normal and tangential components ang relative acceleration. So, the normal component of acceleration will be directed from A towards B due to the change in direction of velocity of A with respect to B. The tangential component of acceleration will be perpendicular to AB due to the change of magnitude of velocity of A with respect to B. So, ang normal component depende sa change of direction sa velocity. In the tangential component, nag-vary depende sa change in magnitude sa velocity sa maong point with respect sa particular point. So, the acceleration of point A and acceleration of point B are the absolute accelerations of A and B. The tangent to the path of motion and the motion. Takaw no of absolute accelerations of A and B. So dinhi makuha pa nitong pakita na to ang formula na nakita na to ang normal nga component and tangential component. The quantity acceleration of point A respect to B sub n mo na ang normal na component, and the other one sunod na is the tangential component. So the magnitudes of relative acceleration components. The normal component is equal to the velocity of point A with respect to B squared over the position vector directed from a point to another point is equal to the position vector times the angular velocity squared. So kani nga mga formula ang inyong makita ani dinhi nato ni tackle dito may natag oras ato ano ni ma-discuss ang pala sa ato ang example later on. So example. Bar AB has the angular motion shown. Determine the velocity and acceleration of the slider block C at this instant. Sama na. So atong drawingon og balik ang figure. So mo siya. So kumawan mo tanya. Sa isang palinta kay nasayop. Uy. Nanad ako ganito. Pasensya na kayo sa drawing guys. Delikado po anan ani. Kumawan po sa gamit nga high-tech na kayo. Pero itong ibalik ang presentation na. Para makita mo. So yan ang picture na ginuwin ko. So karon atong gipangita, determine the velocity and acceleration of the slider block C at the shift. So nakadungdong mo sa discuss sa ang grupo sa discuss sa kauban kanina. Kinahanglan we must first find the instantaneous the IC or the instantaneous velocity. Nasa guys mag-focus sa ani nga point B to C. So ato na mag-draw na ani. Ano yung point B? Ano yung point C? Okay. Sabi ko. So, the velocity of point B atin i-analyze may roller kaning ang display siya kaning si ana kaning mataas kaning mo ana butang ka na velocity of point B and velocity of point C is darab sila sa horizontal na component. So ang velocity pero remember that the step in finding the continuous center of zero velocity is kanang mag-assume ang the position vector directly from that point is perpendicular sa maximum velocity at that point. No? Since perpendicular man, ato magbutang sa angin Kaya atong goal ani is maka-form of triangle. Wala. Mao ni ang the position vector directed from B over IC or the designated center of zero velocity. And then mao ni the position vector of point C. So, kato ni analyze kanina ni nakita is kuan mag 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Is perpendicular man na daling nakita. Kinahanglan 90 degrees siya, 90 degrees ni Hola. So kani nga angle 30 degrees din siya. By geometry ng 30 degrees. Then by the principle of ito na yung parallelogram na kung nakinom ang exterior opposite angles are congruent daw. So, kaning angle sa B is gonna be 60 degrees plus the 45 degrees over 100 equals to 105 degrees. So by sine law ato sa iswat ang given na aduna tay angular velocity for radians per second. So by definition ganyan sa formula, velocity at a particular point, say V kay mamaya itong i-focus is equal to the angular velocity of AB times the position vector of A to B. So, tara, makuha na to ang value sa BB, kailangan may given niya. Yung ating angular velocity is 4 times the position vector from A to B, which is 0.5. Kaya dari 0.5 meter. 0.5. So, atong velocity point B, the area is equals to 2 meter per second. So, how are we going to get this?
with respect sa instantaneous center of zero velocity. So, makuha na nato base sa ito ang nahimo na figure so by sign law sin 30 is equal to 1 meter 1 meter over sin 45. Hello. Huh? So, makakuha ta og value sa position vector point B, which is instantaneous center of zero velocity. So, ato na i-calculate. Makakuha ta og value na 0.771. Same as the position vector of C with respect to instantaneous center of zero velocity over sine of 1 over sine 45. So the value of the position vector with respect to the instantaneous center of zero velocity is 1.3 meter. So since na naman tayo values sa position vector of point C with respect sa instantaneous center, makuha na ito ang value sa velocity of point C equals sa angular velocity of ato as ano po ang okay. Sorry for the inconvenience guys. Palagay tayo. So the velocity of point C equals to the angular velocity of BC. So wala po tayo value ano na kaning wala po tayo value ano kanang angular velocity of BC ang kung saan i-obtain di ay gamit ang equation sa velocity of point B. So naka-obtain ta ganiya ang value sa BB nga 2 meters per second per second. 2 equals the angular velocity times the position vector of the gamma on the value 1 8. So maka-obtain ta og value sa angular velocity nga 2.882 228 radians per second. So ato na ma-substitute ani nga value no. So 2.828 times the position vector of at point C nga 1.366. Ito na unsa naman yung agi. So maka-obtain tag value sa velocity of at point C na 3.86 meters. So 3.86. So now we're gonna find the acceleration of point B. By definition, ganyan sa formula, the acceleration of point B now pang bilis. Okay. Di balik but the acceleration at point B equals to the acceleration of point AB times the position vector point AB minus the angular velocity squared the angular velocity of AB squared, then the position vector again of AB. So by substituting, we have times a position vector by basing on the triangle figure nga ito na graph. We have to get the component vectors di, j, and k. So 0.5 cosine 45 I plus 0.5 sine 45 j equals the angular velocity nga given kanina 4 then squared minus yaon po ni balik the position vector 0.5 cos 45 I plus 0.5 sine 45 j. Ito sa ni-erase guys. Okay. By simplification, we're going to obtain the value of 2.12 j minus 2.12 I minus the value of the I component 5.657 I minus 5.657 J. So ato na nag-simplify gikan dani nga po. Kasi maktinga mo as you remember nga the direction sa the cross product so maka-obtain ta og value nga negative 7.777 I minus 3.53 3.537 J meters per second. So karon pwede na nato ma-substitute sa formula para maka-obtain to sa value sa acceleration of point C, which is equals to acceleration of B plus acceleration of BC with the position vector of C with respect to B minus the angular velocity of BC squared position vector C Sana dito ang agi. So we have now the value of acceleration of point B, no? So turning is amplitude negative 7.777. I minus 3.537 J plus the acceleration of BC. Acceleration of BC. Times the position vector of C with respect to B. So, base taan makaunt mo. Volume 1 cos over di minus 1 sin 60 J. So, pwede na natin mag-dissolve. So, I component J. But to me, simplify. Kapag tawag sa AC na negative 11.776 minus 0.866 times the acceleration of BC. So acceleration of point C is equals to 17.64 meters per second squared. So nakakita na ta sa acceleration sa point C, no? Kaya mamaya yung ipangita. Determine the velocity and acceleration of the slider block C at this instant. So mauni siya ang final answer. So I hope nakaka-catch up mo guys, even though sa ato ang presentation yung medyo gubot kaya nabaguhan because high-tech na suwat-suwat, no? Pero in town, akong hinaot nga nakasabot code mo. Hindi na ako magdugay kay gamay na tag-oras. We're gonna proceed to the next presenter. Talking about the topic of the mass moment of inertia.
Hello, Group 4.
Yes, ma'am?
Kanang taas pa ba ni Doy? We can just continue on Thursday if taas pa.
Taas siya gamay, ma'am. Murag mo po ang dinig tayo. Pwede naman po kuan sunod, ma'am. Continue lang.
So man mag-continue taron? Na ba may klase ron?
Na may schedule, ma'am. So, mahope og Thursday. Or ka na sa may bakante ni mo, ma'am?
Thursday, taas ko vacant on Thursday ra.
Sige. Thursday.
You just ask me for my, basta kay, sendan ta mo. You can PM me, any members sa group 4. And ako na
sige,
siguro yun yung i-finalize on Thursday, no? Magtiwas lang ta Thursday and for the time, kanang i-PM na lang me. Onya.
Sige.
Wala. Sige niya, wala man po yung klase tomorrow. So, basta kay PM me lang ko. And about po sa kaning nani nyo ang XP pen. Kay
Oh, di ana mo,
mag-commit ko.
ma'am.
1 hour naman good
Yeah.
ko kung makaga. Sige lang. Sige, PM na lang may lagi. So, I hope na amoy handout nga ika-provide sa inyong classmates. And
Amo lang po
pindot
disabit
og
po.
kanang naatong solution pod sa examples nga inyong hatag as much as possible you can provide them kay kaning at least ay inyong classmates nakasabot pod sa inyong gi-discuss ba. So apili lang to solution ha. Okay, so I
sige,
guess
sige.
we'll just continue. Again, we'll just continue on Thursday.
Sige. About sa
Apple.
kaning
Yes.
XP pen, ma'am.
Oh,
Kasi
naman.
di ni mo need ni Thursday morning, ma'am. Kaya kasi need ni mo amo namang iuli.
Ang magamit radyo ko sa XP Pen on Thursday 3:30 to 4:30.
Sige, 3:30.
Oh. Okay.
Sige, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Kanang ang sa video na mo sa group 3, ma'am. Asa na mo i-send, ma'am?
Pwede ra ninyo i-PM sa ko ang Gmail nga Baiso email. Dili Gmail,
ma'am.
Baiso email lang ha. I-send lang, email lang. So group
Sige,
3
ma'am. Thank
raman
you, ma'am.
sa dahong gi-require kay nakaabot raman po ko sa actually sa last part sa group 3 nakaabot ra ko.
Sige, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
ma'am.
May I request everyone to please open your cameras for the documentation.